Hello everyone, please confirm my audio and screen. Audio audible, screen visible. It looks good. Just wait for a moment, then we'll start the session. Good evening, good morning everyone. How are you? How are you doing? Audible, visible. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We'll wait for another 2 minutes, then we will start the session. Okay guys? Meanwhile, if you have any question from the last session, please ask. If you have any question from the last session, please ask. Yes, no, maybe. All good? Good evening. Last session was clear? You got the recording? Okay. Anyhow, it is in YouTube only. So whenever you are free, you can go through that and have a look. I have already created one playlist. So all those, this recording, live recording, I am placing there. Okay. So now, today's agenda is basically to understand the typecasting. Okay. And then we will understand the arrays in Java. Okay. Any idea guys, what is the typecasting? Good evening, good evening. Any idea what is the typecasting? Any idea what is the typecasting? Change the data type. No. Okay, change the data type is fine, but in normal way, I'm just asking what is the typecasting. So basically, if you see, so TYPE type casting. So this word is the combination of two words. One is the type, another one is the casting. If you are very specific to the programming language as we are, so type means what you know: integer, string, float, double, char, boolean. These are all is the type. That's what we know, right? Data type. Typecasting means data type. So here basically the type is meant for data type. Okay. So now I'm writing in type is meant for data type. Now what do you mean by casting? Technically, casting means there are two types of casting. One is called from higher to lower, and another one is called lower to higher. Okay. In another word, we can say that when we are moving from higher to lower, this I can also say that promotion. PRAMOTION. Promotion, right? Whereas, sorry, I am reversing it. Just a moment. Higher to lower means demotion. Sorry. When we are changing from higher to lower, which means what I'm doing, Demotion. Where from lower to higher means promotion, Pramotion. Clear? Clear or not clear? So the same thing happen in our Java programming or language also. So we have the different data type. As soon as we are talking about the data type, what are the things we are understanding? For data type, we understand that there is a range for a specific data types, range associated. Whereas for every data types, we have some memory allocation, or we can say size, that is getting utilized inside the our Java memory, right? And each data types have different sizes, as well as each data types has different range. Yes or no? So all those typecasting is totally depends upon the memory occupied by the respective data type or the range of the respective data type. So all the typecasting concept is around these two only. Clear? Clear or not clear? So ideally what is happening is, from the coding perspective or coding point of view, there are two types of typecasting. Okay, one is called implicit typecasting and another one is called explicit typecasting. Implicit, explicit, implicit, explicit. Only two types of typecastings are there. Okay, in order to understand the implicit typecasting, this is the PPT I have created. Implicit typecasting is basically done by the compiler. I will tell you why it is done by the compiler. Once we understand the typecasting, then we got to know why this typecasting is done by the compiler. But for now, we will understand that this typecasting is done by the compiler only. That's all. Why? We'll understand later. Now, what is actually the implicit typecasting? As I said that implicit typecasting means lower to higher. You see, there is some typecasting called lower to higher. Lower to higher means what? What you are doing? Promotion. Same way, this typecasting is required whenever we are assigning a smaller data type value to the bigger data type variable. Clear? Small to bigger. Small to bigger. Yes or no? So this is called basically the implicit typecasting. Implicit typecasting means promotion or upcasting. Upcasting. Theory is little bit clear or not clear? Please ping me on the chat window. Theory is clear or not clear, guys? Please ping me on the chat window. Theory is clear or not clear? No response. Theory is clear or not? Implicit typecasting means we are promoting from smaller to bigger, which is also called as a upcasting. Now assume that here I have one This is the 2 can. Okay, please understand this is can only. Okay. Now the capacity of this can is 5 liters. Okay. And the capacity of this can is 10 liters. 5 liters and 10 liters. Okay. This 5 liters of can, it has the waters, full with water. Okay, full with water. Clear? What I am doing now, I am moving this water into the can of 10 liters, the capacity of 10 liters. What will happen? Half can will get full. Yes or no? Yes. In this case, if I will ask you, do you see here any loss of water? Do you see any loss of water? Do you see any loss of water? Any? Loss of water or wastage of water? Do you see here? No, you are not seeing. Why? Because I have the 5 liter of water which I am putting inside the 10 liters of can. As simple as it is, the 10 liters of can is capable to hold the 5 liters of water. That is the reason loss of water is not happening. Loss of data is not happening. Same thing here. So when I am doing the implicit typecasting, technically what I am doing, from lower data type to bigger data type I am putting. From where to where I am putting? Lower to bigger. If something will go from lower to bigger, do you see any chances of data casting? Any chances of loss the information? No. That is the reason I have mentioned here. Do you see? No loss of information. Clear, guys? That is the reason I have mentioned very specifically that when you will do the implicit typecasting, the loss of data will not happen at any cost. Reason being is that we are putting small things into the bigger things. Clear? Clear. Now, if you see this diagram, byte is the smaller one. How much size it will take into the memory? 1 byte. Similar way, from byte, sort is also having the 2 byte. Character is also taking the 2 byte. So do you see the order of the data type I have kept in such a way that everything is arranged properly. By seeing this diagram, what I can say that the int can hold the sort data type or byte data type. Why? Because int is having 4 byte of memory, where sort and byte is having 1 and 2. So 1 and 2 can easily adjust into the 4 byte. Similar way, the long is having the 8 byte of the capacity in memory. So long can easily digest the integer, sort, byte and character. Similar fashion, double is the bigger one which hold the 8 bytes in memory. So all byte, sort, int, long, float, everything will go inside the double easily. There is no loss of information, loss of data. So this is the theory. Now our main goal is to write the code. So right click, I am creating one package here. I have already created the project. Project name is typecasting. I will move the code inside the Git. So right click, I have to create the package. So here it goes, package com dot APIPOTHI dot implicit typecasting. Okay. Package name will be very big, but anyway, we are learning. Okay. Now I'm creating here Java class lab1. Okay. inside the lab1 we will be having the main method. S out. S out is the shortcut to write the system.out.println. Okay. So I'm writing some log here so that I can track my execution. Start, I'm writing here start and then lab1. Okay. Now I am putting the lab2. Okay. So now we are going to write the code for the implicit typecasting. So the first what we learned is we have the byte, short, int. So long, float and double. This is the hierarchy of the typecasting we have learned. So we have to write the code accordingly. Assume that I am writing byte b1 equal to 10. I can write, no problem. So I am printing the value of b1, value of b1. Okay. So if I will execute this code just for testing whether my everything is set up properly, so it should print the 10. That's all. Just hold on. First time it will take time to execute. You see, value equal to 10. All good. Now, as per the diagram, what we are seeing, byte can easily move inside the sort, or byte can't easily move inside the int also. So what I am doing now, I am declaring one variable called int. Okay, I1 equal to b1. Getting it, guys, here? So I1 is of which type? I1 is of which type? Integer type. B1 is of which type? Byte types. Technically what I am doing here, I am putting, assigning byte type variable which is the b1 into int type. Clear? So what this concept is called? Implicit type casting. Clear? Now if I will print now value of I1, what I'm going to print? I1. What do you think output will be? What do you think output will be? 10 only, because I am giving you the guarantee that, or Java is giving you the guarantee that there is no loss of data. So if I am doing in these types of thing, so compiler will make sure that the loss of data should not happen. Do you see? B1 and I1 both are giving you the value as a 10 only. Clear or not clear, guys? Similar way, now what I am doing, I am creating the lab2. What I am creating? Lab2. Now in lab2, I have the byte equal to b1. Then this I am creating as a sort type variable which is the s1. Now just as per this diagram, where is byte? Byte is here. This or not? Where is sort? Here. Byte is, sorry, sort is greater than byte. Yes or no? Yes. So I can do that. So byte type variable into sort type. SORT, sort type. So I am putting here S1. If I will run, I should get the same output, which is the 10. If I will run this code, guys, please respond me back on the chat window. This is clear or not clear? Clear or not clear? Clear? Yes, no, maybe. No response. Now, coming to the lab number 3. So we understood byte, sort, int. Now I'm creating one variable as a double type. Okay. Double type. Value name is D1. Value I am putting as 100. Okay. And then long. I am creating here long. Long. L1. Here I am assigning D1. Okay. Double long. Okay. Now I am printing here Mr. D1. And then I am printing here Mr. L1. Okay, all good. Now tell me, you are seeing some error. Tell me why you are getting this error. Tell me why you are getting this error. Tell me, guys. No idea. Please tell why you are getting this error. So what is this long? What is this double? This is the long, this is the double. Both is holding the 8 byte only. What mistake I did is that here I should be putting the double and here I should be putting the long. But you should actually ask the question why I did like that. If you will not ask, answer you will get into the next slide. So 100, 100.0. That is the things. What I am trying to explain is that which one is bigger? Double. Double can easily digest the which one? Long. So this is the double. Double is accepting the long and I am getting the data printed successfully. No loss of data. So far you are good now. Okay. Any doubt, any questions, please ask. Any doubt, any questions, please ask. All good? Okay, if you are good, then I am going to have lab 4. What I am going to have? Lab 4. You supposed to ask one question in lab 3, but since you did not ask, that question will come again. Okay. Now coming to the lab 4. Okay. Till now, whatever the typecasting I was doing, this is how we are assigning the value. But one thing I wanted to show you here. You supposed to ask this question, but you since did not ask, so that's the reason I am bringing it up. So the same diagram is same. I have not changed the diagram. Okay. Now just focus on this green area. Okay. Just focus on this green area. Okay. Do you see here long? Long is having or long required how much byte? 8 byte. Float required how much byte? 4 byte. Yes or no? Yes. Then why float is greater than long? Or how can float can accept the long value without losing the data? Or how we can do implicit typecasting here without losing the data? Because I am seeing that float is only having the 4 byte. Long is having the 8 byte. Obviously data loss will happen. But we are doing the successful implicit typecasting. How? Question is how. Please ping me on the chat window. Please ping me on the chat window. How, guys? Tell me how. The question was how the float is greater than long. Tell me how float is greater than long. So you see here, long maximum range is 2 to the power 63 minus 1. Just remember this value, 2 to the power 63 minus 1. So this was the long which is having the 8 byte. Now if you come to the float, right, you see 10 to the power 38. Which one do you think that max value is more, either long or float? Long or float? Long or float? Obviously float. That is the reason float is able to accept the long value, although float is only occupying 4 byte of memory inside, whereas long is occupying 8 byte, but the range is more. Clear, guys? So technically, clear or not clear? Tell me. So this is about the implicit typecasting. Okay. Now we are going to learn another concept is called explicit typecasting. com.APIPOTHI dot implicit explicit typecasting. Now I'm creating here lab 1. Any idea, guys, what is the explicit typecasting? Name itself is saying that explicit, no implicit. Explicit means no implicit. So in explicit, what is basically happening is you have one can, okay, of capacity is, for this can is 10 liters, okay. There is another can of capacity of this one is called 5 liters, okay. Now tell me, if I will put the 10 liter of water inside the 5 liters, what will happen? What will happen? 10 liters of water, this can is full with the 10 liters of water, okay. I am going to put this can inside the 5 liters of can. What will happen? Tell me, guys. So 5 liters of water will get wastage. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Since water got wastage, what does it means? What does it means? Tell me. It means that loss of data. Clear? Since here the chances are there that we will lose the data. This kinds of typecasting is called explicit typecasting. Just the reverse of implicit typecasting. Okay? Clear? Now, what is the explicit typecasting? If you see here, this one is explicit typecasting. One thing I want to explain, I forgot to tell you. Okay, I will come again. So as you remember that implicit typecasting is done by compiler. Why it is done by the compiler? That answer I am yet to give. Okay. But focus here, the explicit typecasting is not done by the compiler. This typecasting is basically done by the programmer. Who do the typecasting? Who is writing the code? They will only do the typecasting. Just think here. Why? Now think here why. One thing we understood so far that in implicit typecasting, there is no chance of losing the data. Clear? Clear. Whereas in explicit typecasting, there is a chances that we may lose the data. We may lose the data. Sincere chances are there. Sincere chances are there. That is reason Mr. Compiler is saying that I am not going to take your blame. So I am not going to do the explicit typecasting for you. If you want to perform the explicit typecasting, do with your own risk. That is the reason implicit typecasting is done by the compiler, because there is no risk involved in order to lose the data. Whereas in explicit typecasting, there is a chance to lose the data. Hence compiler is saying that I will not do. I will raise my hand and I am saying that I will not do. You do yourself. If data you are getting loose, then that is your responsibility how to fix it. This is clear why implicit typecasting is done by the compiler or why explicit typecasting is done by the programmer. This is clear or not clear? Clear. Very good. Okay. Now coming to the what is the explicit typecasting. As we already know that the explicit typecasting means we are putting bigger thing inside the smaller. What it means? Demotion. Earlier you were the manager, now you become the software engineer or associate software engineer. What happened? From manager to associate software engineer means demotion. Demotion means loss of salary. Loss of salary means not happy. Clear or not clear? Clear. So this explicit typecasting is also called as a downcasting. Okay. And chances that we can lose the data. These are all theories clear. Now if you see here, the diagram is just reverse. Double is going inside the float can go inside the long inside code, int, short, character, byte. Means just reverse. Now we understood what is the implicit typecasting. Same way we are going to know, we are going to write the explicit typecasting and we will see the how the data is getting, data loss is happening. Okay, loss of data. Explicit typecasting lab 1. Main method system.out.println start lab 1. And end. Okay. Now I am going to write the code for explicit typecasting. Explicit typecasting means losing the data. Losing the data. How to write? Come to the here. So here is the byte, short, character, int, long, float, double. I need to write in some way. What is the some way? Tick, 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 tick. Let me think. Byte b1 equal to 130. Guys, do you see here error? I am writing byte b1 equal to 130. You are getting the error. Why you are getting the error? Tell me. Because 130 is the out of range for byte. What is the maximum range of byte? I don't know. But one thing I can very sure that this Mr. 130 is the out of range from the byte. Clear? What is this 130? 130 will technically will be a sort type. Okay, sort. So 130 is now here sort. I am putting inside the byte. So if I run this code, well, if I will hover my mouse here, it is saying that it will by default it will say int only. I know why it is saying int. So it is saying that required type is byte and you are giving me the integer. Got it? Error. So you have declared the B1 as a byte type, but 130 you are giving is a integer which I cannot take. Means integer value byte cannot hold because of the range issue. How to fix this problem? By doing the typecasting. Who will do the typecasting? I will do the typecasting. Who I am? I am the programmer. Okay. Now, so I am writing the same code here. Sorry. Yeah, range is 127 to 128. So the same code, how I am writing here is, I am converting this 130, which is integer now, into the byte. Do you see? Please understand that this line. This line means 130 is what? Int type. Okay. I am converting int type into byte type. Clear? Who is converting? I am converting. Who I am? Programmer. Who not I am? I am not a compiler. That's the reason why compiler is not doing this one, because chances that the data loss will happen. Now we will see what is the data loss. What I did, integer I am converting into the byte. Chances are there that the data loss will happen. That is the reason this is called as a explicit typecasting. Now I am printing the B1. So what do you think output will be? If output will be 130, then all good. Yes or no? But if output will be not 130, then I can proudly say that what the data loss happened and I have proved. Now let me run this code. Do you see value of B1 is what? What you saw? Minus 126, which is far away from the plus 130. Do you see the data loss? Yes or no? Yes. So that is called as a data loss. Clear or not clear? Little bit more. Coming to the lab number 2. Lab number 2. Okay. Here what I am doing is, I am declaring one variable called a int I equal to 160. This is the integer type, no questions. Okay. This is integer type, no problem. Now you ask for sort, no? I will explain. Sort only. So sort S1 equal to I. Clear? Now what I am doing, I is still now what? Integer, where I am trying to assign inside the sort. That is the reason I am getting the error. Now this guy is saying that since you are going to assign, please typecast me. Please typecast me. So now I'm typecasting this one through what? Tell me what? Sort. Now error gone. So if I'm writing through English, what I can write? I am typecasting from integer to sort. Okay, clear or not clear? Clear. Now I am going to put into the S1. If S1 is going to give me the output as a 160, I am very much happy. If not 160, then loss of data. Okay, value of I. Take S1. Now I'm going to run this code. I am expecting 160 if no loss of data. Good thing is that the loss of data did not happen. Okay, I got the 160. I said may. You may lose the data, but in this case data loss is not happening, which is good. Yes or no? Any questions on typecasting, guys? Please let me know on the chat window. Typecasting is clear or not clear, or do you want me to write more code? All good, guys. Please respond me back on the chat window. Everyone is clear with the typecasting? Okay, very good. You are so intelligent. So this is all about the typecasting. This is where that is very important concept in Java whenever you are writing the code. Okay. When you will deal with the object level, that times it matters. Now, can we get decimal from what you are asking? Can we get decimal from dividing to int? Can we get decimal? Do you see any data types as a decimal? Probably you are saying the float. So what he is asking is, Mr. Float. Float, I am putting 160.25. Yes or no? Then what you are asking? Float to int. So I am writing here Mr. int equal to I. And then I am converting this to this one float. F1 I1 F1 I1. Okay, so value of I1. For your reference, I can write here value of F1 also, right or not? All good. So value of, now let me run this code. Take. So decimal gone. They have truncated the decimal value. You got it. They have truncated the decimal value. Clear? What you are asking? A equal to 5, B equal to 2, I need Q equal to 2.5, which is A by B. It won't happen. Okay, you can try yourself. That is your homework. I have explained you the typecasting. Okay, so far you're good. Shall I move ahead? Next topic. Next topic is array. Till now, what are the data type you have learned? Okay, till now, what are the data type you have learned? All the data type is able to hold only one value, not more than one value. Either integer, float, long, short, double, whatever the data types you have learned. All those data types are able to hold only one value at a time. Clear or not clear, guys? Now, if you have a requirement to hold more than one value, then what you will do? Does integer, short, long, int will work? Yes or no? Tell me. Tell me, sir, yes or no? Come, Senapati, please respond. You are the only one who is responding. I am creating another project, arrays. Okay. So now we got the another interesting, we can say, data type or collection. It's called arrays. Okay, arrays. Mr. Array have the facility that it can hold more than one value into a single variable. How good it is. Assume that you have a requirement to hold all the student roll number inside the one variable. You can do that. All the student name you can hold into the single variable. You can do that. If you want to hold the student marks into the single variable, you can hold that. Yes or no? No need to declare the multiple variables. So altogether in English, we can say that we can have the collections of data into the single variable. That is all about the array on high level. Okay. Now there are few things on array, few limitations on array. Okay. What is the limitations here? Okay. Limitations of array is that when basically you will create the array. Okay. When basically you are going to create the array, you have to define the size. What you have to define? You have to define the size. Meaning that if you want to store the roll number, student roll number inside the array, you have to say that, okay, I need an array which can hold 60 number of student roll number. Clear? You said that. Means before putting the roll number inside the array only, you have to mention that I need an array to this number of size. Okay, which means that the array of size is fixed. Why fixed? Meaning I have created one array of size 60. Till now we are good. But in the same class we got an admission of 61 people. 61 people. Now you cannot use the same array in order to hold the all 61 student roll number. Why? Why? Because we have created the array of 60 size only. So once you created the size, you cannot alter the size. It can't change. That is the reason we are saying array is the fixed collection. As soon as you declare the size, this is fixed. Clear, Senapati? Clear or not clear? We will see. We will write a code and then we see how to increase, or if we are increasing, what is the error we will get. These are all things we will learn. Okay, don't worry. But I'm just trying to build the concept. So this is the first things about the array. Second thing is that I have created one array of an integer type. I have created one array of integer type, which means that all the data inside that array will be integer type only at any cost. Not string, neither boolean, nor long, not double. If I have created the integer array, means data should be integer. If I have created the character array, data should be character. If I created the string array, data should be string only. Clear or not clear? Which means that you can have the similar types of data inside the array. We will write the code, don't worry. Okay. So these two things, you got it or not? Got it. Now directly moving to the code. Okay. And then we are going to write the package Mr. com.si simply learn APIPOTHI com.APIPOTHI dot what? Arrays. Arrays is different thing. That's the reason I'm writing array only. Arrays is the another class. Okay. I should be not spot. So I'm having the main method. Inside the main method, I'm putting some log for tracking start lab1. Okay. Now the two lines we understood so far. The first concept we understood about array is that fixed size. Okay. Second, we understood that similar same data types. So first we are going to only write the code for fixed size. Okay, that's all we are going to write the code. Are you pinging? Not pinging. Okay. So I'm creating one array called integer type. Okay. In order to create the integer array, the syntax is you have to give the data type, then you have to provide this bracket, square bracket. Okay. Then you have to give the name of the array. Okay. I am giving roll number. This is the name of the array. Okay. After that, you are assigning the value. So I am hard coding the value. Value should go inside this curly braces. Okay. 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106. Clear? If I will translate this code into the English, what I will say? The roll number is the name of array. Name of the array which hold only integer type data. Okay. DATA. Okay. Now what is the data? What is the data. Data is Mr. this one. Clear? So if I will talk about the syntax, means data type square bracket, then array name equal to within a curly braces data. Clear or not clear? This is clear or not clear? Tell me guys. Clear. Very good. So lab 1 scope is that much only. We are going to write the lab 2. Because we are learning slowly. We are not hurry to finish the course. Yes or no? Now tell me, I am going to create one array of a string type, okay, or student name, okay, equal to this one. So string type array will hold only string types of data. What is the string types? I can put here Mr. A, why not I am writing my channel name, API, APIPOTHI, comma, Java, comma, Bootcamp. Clear? API is within a double quote. We can say this is the string. Pothi is within a double quote string. Java is within a double quote string. Bootcamp is within a double quote means string. Clear? So I can proudly say that I am able to create one string type of array. Clear? So far you are good or not good, guys? Good. Now we will understand so many things, but there are three types of array. One is called single dimension, one is called double dimension, another is called triple dimension. Okay. Unfortunately, mostly the single dimension array is getting used because maintaining the double dimension array or more than double dimension array is difficult because the complexity of the code will get increased. Okay. That is the reason only single dimension of array we use, because we have something called collection in Java. So it has so many ready-made methods. So basically people use collections. But since we have array, so for a small thing we can use the array also. That too only single dimension array. Just for knowledge, you can understand that there are three types of array: single, double and triple. Okay. Now this one is very interesting one. What are the way to represent a single dimension array, double dimension array and triple dimension array? So first we will focus on the single dimension array, representation of the single dimension array or the declaration of the single dimension array. So if you see here, this is again integer type array, this is again integer type, this is integer type. Although all the array what you are seeing in these slides all are integer type only. Then what is the difference between syntax? Differences is that, do you see this square bracket? If this square bracket and data type does not have the space, this is also the valid declaration of the single dimension array. If this bracket will move after the name of the array, then with a space, that is also correct. Third one is that this square bracket will connect with the name of the variable or name of the array without a space. That is also the valid declaration of the single dimension array. Similar way, we have the double dimension and triple dimension. The concept is that this master bracket is moving where? Within a data type, or after the, before the variable, or after the variable. Clear? So if you see these kinds of declaration in the objective, you can assume that this is the correct only, because these are all is the possible declaration of the single, double and triple dimension array. Clear or not clear, guys? Please tell me on the chat window. Clear or not clear? Clear, not clear, guys? Please respond on the chat window. Good. So single dimension, double dimension and triple dimension, you understood the declaration. What are the way to declaration? It's just to move the bracket. Okay. So we also know how to declare the integer, how to declare the string. Likewise, you can declare the long, character and all those things. Okay. If I want to declare the character type, array, how to do? char, character. So student initial, initial name. Okay. So for character type, how to represent? Within a single quote, A, comma, B, comma, C, comma, D. So this is the nothing but your character type array, which hold the value as A, B, C, D. All good? Good. So we understood the declaration of the array, but still question remains same. Three. The concept number 2 is that data type. Same data types. Same data types. Now, what do you see? This array is which type? Which types of array? This one is the string type array. What I am trying to do? I am trying to add the A, which is which type? Character. If I am trying to add the 1, 2, 3, which types of this value is integer? Yes or no? Do you see error? Yes, we are seeing the error. Why we are seeing the error? Because if I run this code, it will say that something else, that you have declared the string type and you are trying to insert the character or integer. So type is incompatible. Okay. So it means that array can hold the only one types of data, which is again called as a homogeneous data type. Clear or not clear? Clear. So till now we understood the declaration of the array as well as the data type it is hold, and we inserted the data, or we know how to have the data inside the array. But the question is that how to use that data? Yes or no? How to use that data for our work? This is the string type of data. Okay. Now value of a student name. Before knowing these things, you should understand the memory representation of array. This is the very important thing. Memory representation of array. Memory representation of array. Okay. What is the memory representation? So if I am writing here int array A equal to 101, 102, 103, 104, 105. Clear? This is the integer array which is holding the 101, 102, 103, 104, 105. Now, how this is getting represented inside the memory? Inside the memory, what will happen? There is one box will get created. This is this array. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For now, you understand the size of array is 5 because it has 5 element only. Okay. You are able to see now. I think you are not able to see. I think not. Let me draw again. Okay. This one looks good. This one looks good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the 5 array, not 5 only one array. Okay, which has 5 block. Okay. Now the memory representation of the array we are understanding. So what will happen is, so in memory there is a array, there is one array will get created. Okay, of the size. First of all, the name of the array will be A. Okay, of size 5. Okay, that's the reason. Then 5 block will get created. Till now we are good. In each block the value will get assigned 101, 102, 103, 104, 105. Okay, and then each value will get indexed. Okay, each value will get indexed. Indexed means this is the 0th position, this is the first position, this is the second position, this is the third position, and this is the fourth position. Clear? So there is one array of the int type size 5 will get created inside the memory. Size 5 means 5 block. 5 block means in each block the value will get assigned. First block will have the first value, which is 101. If you see here, second value have the second value is 102. Third block have the third value 103. Fourth block have the fourth value 104. Fifth block has the fifth value 105. And each block is getting indexed. Index starts from the 0. Please remember, index starts from the 0. So the first value is available at 0 index. Second value is available at first index. Third value, second index. Fourth value, third index. Fifth value, fourth index. So if I will do the mathematical sequence, what I can say that first value, second value, third value, fourth value, fifth value, nth value, nth value. Nth value will available where? Nth value will available where? You see, first value is available at 0 place. Second value is available at 1 place. 1 minus 2 minus 1, 3 minus 1, 4 minus 1, 5 minus 1. So nth value will available at which index? Tell me. N minus 1 index. INDEX. This formula you have to remember. Clear? This you got it or not? We will use this formula when we are writing the code. So you got to know the memory representation, yes or no? No, you did not get. So now, continuing the memory representation here. So now we have the value inside the student name, which is the array. Now I want to retrieve the value. In order to retrieve the value, I want to know this is a string array. This must have, what is the index of this one? 0. What is the index of this one? 1. What is the index of this one? 2. What is the index of this one? 3. So 0, 1, 2, 3. If I will provide the index value 0, then what will happen? Tell me. Then what will happen? You must be getting the output as a API, because I am only printing the value from the array of index 0. So if I'll run this code, take, you see, you got the API. So student name you got from the 0th index. Okay. Similar way, zero, 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. Now the output what you will get? Here you will get output as a Pothi. Here you will get output as a Java, and here you will get output as a Bootcamp. If I will run this code, you will get output in that way only. Let us see. You see, API, Pothi, Java, Bootcamp, which means that I have proved through code that the API means the first value of the array is placed at 0 index. Second value of array is placed at first index. Third value of the array is placed at second index. Fourth value of array is placed at third index. Nth value of the array will placed at n-1 index. Clear or not clear, guys? Similar fashion I will write here. Nth value of array will be placed at, tell me which mathematical concept it is. Tell me. You must have knowing that. Please tell me which concept. PLAC. Which concept of mathematics here it is? You know arithmetic sequence, arithmetic, geometric, harmonic sequence. These are all you must have learned in +2 or I think 11th also. Arithmetic, geometric, harmonic progression. Okay, PROGRESSION. Okay, but anyway, that is not the mathematics class. So now we got to know how to extract the data from the array. Okay, little bit more we want to learn here. Little bit more we want to learn here. So far we have declared the array where we have placed the data, but we should also know that how to create the array of mentioning some size. Yes or no? Mentioning some size. How to create that array, then only we will get that concept of what? Concept of fixed size. So here I am trying to, and first I am writing English, okay? I am trying to create the array of string size 5. Tell me how to create. Tell me guys, meanwhile, tell me how to create the array of size 5. You must, one thing is very sure, that you must have to mention the size. That is very sure, no doubt. But where and how? This is the string of array. Till now we are good. Before equal to, we wrote everything correctly. After equal to, how? There is something called Mr. New. Okay. New is the one operator for now, which is helping you to create the object. Okay. So I'm taking help from the new in order to create one array of the size 5. Now I have given the new, I have given the size 5, but still I am getting the error. Do you know what is the issue here? Because after equal to also, I have to provide the data types. So here I have provided the data types. Now what is happening? I have created the string array. Name of the array is that student name. Size is 5. Clear? Now what I'm going to do here is, inside this student, I am going to provide the, or I am going to insert the data. So the 0th place, I am going to insert the data as a. Okay? Yes or no? Tell me. Similar way, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. A, B, C, D, E. Okay, good. Now I want to print the data from the array. If I will print a student name, you will see some weird kinds of output. But that is very understandable until I have to explain it. See, this is the output, we got it. Okay, we will understand this one. What is this? Okay, not immediately, but we'll understand. But now our main goal is to what we are doing here. What we are doing here? Inserting the data. What we are doing? Inserting the data. Now we need to extract the data or display the data. How to display? We have tried printing the array. We got this output, which does not making any sense to me. Then there must be some other way to print the data. Yes or no? So for now, I am printing in different way. Okay. So I'm printing of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now if I will run this code, you will see A, B, C, D. Do you see here? A, B, C, D. Why D 2 times? 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, A, B, C, D, E. Okay. Now it will give you the output as A, B, C, D, E. Just hold on. You see A, B, C, D, E. So we are able to print the data. Yes or no? Yes. But that is again not the proof. Now I'm creating lab number 6. Okay. And what is my array size? Array size of 5. How many element I have inserted? 5. No problem. Now what I am trying to do? I am trying to insert the value at 5th place. EF. Trying to insert the value at where? Tell me guys. At where? 5 plus 1th place. This is the 0th place. This technical 0th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not now. Just hold on guys. This concept I am holding for now. Before that I want to explain you something. Okay. Now let me run this code. I missed one concept to explain. Now, if I will ask you, what is the size of this array? What you will say? 5. Yeah, got it. So if I will ask you size of the array, what you will say? 5. Right? If I will ask you length of the array is what? 5, because size and length meant for same only. But there is a concept here. There is a concept here. Till now you are good. Now what I am doing here, there is a method in array which will give you the length. Now everything in front of my eye, so I can say length is 5 element inserted, everything in front of my eye, because within a one Java class. But in real time, you are receiving the data from the UI or some source, so that you can't count the number of data. In that way, you need to get help from the Java. So Java has one method called length. Okay, Mr. Length method will give you the length of the array. Length of the array. If I will print the length of the array, what you will get output? 5 only, no rocket science. 5 only. Clear? But my motivation is not that. Here we understood the length, but on top of length, we need to understand some more thing also. Now guys, please focus here. If I will ask you, what is the first element of the array? What you will see? What you will say? First element of the array, what you will say? Simply you will say the array of 0 is the first element. I am giving you the guarantee. That you will say immediately. Yes or no? But when I will ask you, give me the last element of the array, will you be able to give? No. You won't be able to give. The reason is why? The reason is very clear, that here everything is in front of your eye, so you can say the last element is 4. Okay. But in real scenario, as I said, that you are receiving the data inside the array from some source. The source might be database, the source might be UI. In that case, it is difficult for you to know the last element of the array. First element will be always array of the 0, but what could be the last element? You don't know. So I am just trying to have some formula here. So if I will ask you, if I am trying to print the last element, okay, here what is the last element? Array of what? Array of 4 is the last element. If I will run this code, I will get E as a output, E. But this is good. Since everything is in front of my eye, I can easily set that last element is E. But again, same, if the data is dynamic, then what you will do? Now, since data is dynamic, that what I will do, this 4, shall I write 5 minus 1? Or this 4, shall I write 5 minus 1? Tell me, guys. You will get the same output if I'll run this code. You got the E. 4 I can write 5 minus 1. No problem. Now, this 5, can I write size of array? What is the size of array here? 5. Can I write here size of array minus 1? Tell me. Yes or no? Yes, I can write it. So, you are getting the same output. Clear or not clear? So, this is your dynamic code. All good? So, that was the agenda for me to explain you the length and how to find the last index. Clear now? Clear or not clear, guys? Please respond me back on the chat window. Now coming to the lab number 8, where actually I am trying to insert the data I will copy this one and I will paste it here. Okay. Now this, this array has 5 elements. Let me rename this one. I am taking the 5. 5 I am inserting, 5 I am taking, all good, no problem. Problem occurs here. I am inserting the data at 5th place as a F. Okay, F. Now I am retrieving the data. I am giving here 5. Instead of 5, okay, it's 5 only. Now what will happen? I'm just commenting this code for a moment and let this code only, line number 17. Now you will get one error. Error is saying that, sir, you have defined size 5 and you are giving the 6th element to me. I can't digest. So I am giving you the array out of bound exception at 5. Got it? Array out of bound exception. Array index out of bound exception. Meaning that, sir, you defined array size is 5. I have created 5 blocks inside the memory. I am happy to receive A, B, C, D, E. But as soon as Mr. F is coming, I have shortage of the block. Shortage of the block means I cannot hold this value. Since I can't hold this value, so I am telling Mr. Array index out of bound exception. Out of bound exception. Clear? So this exception is actually proving that the array is size fixed size array. Array size is fixed. I am trying to insert the 6th element. It is not accepting, hence proved. Clear or not clear? Now one thing also you want to know. Okay, sir, I am good that size is 5. Size is 5. I am inserting the 5 element. I am good. Any questions? No questions. I am running this code. Everything will run perfectly fine. Hold on. You see A, B, C, D, E. A, B, C, D, E. Good. Now here I am uncommenting line number 25. Uncommenting line number 25. In line number 25, what I am trying to do? I am trying to extract the data or pull the data from the index number 5. Do you see any data in index number 5? No. But what I am trying to do, I am pulling. Now let us see Mr. Array is giving what error to you. Array is saying that this is also giving you the array index out of bound exception. I have copied. So this is also giving you array index out of bound exception. The main motivation for me to explain you this example especially, that sometimes the interviewer will ask you what is the meaning of array index out of bound exception, and most of the students say that the first one, lab number 8, that I have defined the size of 5, I am inserting the 6 element, I am getting this error. But that is not only the true answer. The answer is also that this is also true, that your array is defined as a size 5 and you are inserting the 6 element, you are getting this error. But as well as you should say that my array size is 5, it has 5 element, but I am trying to extract the element from the 6th place which is not exist, and at that case also I will get the same error. Clear? So if interviewer will ask you what is the meaning of array index out of bound, so you have to provide the answer in two ways. First in insertion, second is that extraction. Clear or not clear? That was my agenda to explain you this too. Guys, please tell me clear or not clear. So we understood this one. So this is the single dimension array, how to create. Double dimension, triple dimension. I am only going to teach you the single dimension. You no need to learn the double and triple because so many things are there. Now, what are the array operations? So far we learn insert, how to insert the data inside the array. We also understand that how to fetch the data or how to search the data. But we haven't know how to update the data inside the array. That we will see. Actually, search is different thing. We will learn. What we are going to learn? Update. Okay. So now at 0 index, what is the value? A. What is the first index? What is the value? B. Second index C, D, E. All good. If I am running this code, all good. Okay. Now this example is dedicated to Mr. Update. Okay. Update the data into array. How I do that? So if you see at second position, what is the value? What is the second position? What is the value? Existing value C. I want to update something. I am putting cat. Okay. Now if I will run this code, what do you think output you will get it? Do you get C or you will get cat? Tell me. If I will run this code, do you see A, B and cat? So technically you have updated the value. You have replaced the existing value. Suppose that I want to replace the value at 0th position, which is existing value is A. So what I'm doing here, little bit, hold on. So I'm writing here some SOP saying that before update, this is the value, and after update. Now I will copy this same code. I will place it here. So now before update, this is your value. Here I am updating, and after update, this is the value. So before, now I will run this code. You will get to know. You see, before update, the value was A, B, C, D, E. After update, I have updated C for cat. It got updated cat. Okay. Now I'm updating A. A means what? Today some mission was happened. Tell me some A for what? Today ISRO mission was happened, and I forgot the A for Aryan. A for Aryan or Arya? Sun mission. S-U-N. Sun. M-I-S-S-I-O-N. What is the name of this one? ISRO. I-S-R-O. Anyone know the name? Aditya. Okay. A-D-I-T-Y-A. Aditya 1. Okay. So if I run this code, now your A will get replaced with Aditya 1. Sun mission. Do you see here? So this is the update. Guys, clear or not clear, guys? Please let me know on the chat window. There are something in array also, that how to traverse the array using for loop, that we have the dedicated session for that. Only we are going to understand the for loop only. Okay, here only we are understanding the array. Array is clear or not clear, guys? Please let me know on the chat window. Clear or not clear? Any doubt on array? No doubt? If no doubt, then that's all for today. Okay, let me move this code into the Git repository so that you can get it from there. Git ignore. I'm so lazy that I'm not adding this file into the Git ignore. And what is this? Typecasting. So typecasting we did today, as well as we did the array. Okay, that's all right. Today is what day, guys? What day? 5th day or 6th day? Sir, please respond. Git, where is the Git URL? Yes. So here, how I'm writing the command, that's what. Day 3, day 4, day 5. Acha, I'm writing like that. Day 5. That's all, guys. So I'm moving only commit and push. That's all. error, no error. So array moved, good. So code moved. Okay, thank you so much guys for attending this session. We will meet tomorrow. Okay, thank you guys, bye, take care.